For the first time since becoming the Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. took questions from members of Congress. Washington correspondent Vinay Simlot shows us how it went.
In 3 months atop the Department of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has cut a fourth of the department's workforce and cut $11 billion in funding for state grants. He's also overseen the response to the measles outbreak. It's the worst in more than 5 years.
When you say you support the measles vaccine and then go out and repeatedly undermine the vaccine, that is not supporting the vaccine.
I'm going to tell the truth about everything we know and we don't know about vaccines.
Are you recommending the measles vaccine or not?
I am not going to just tell people everything is safe and effective if I know that there's issues.
Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. was grilled about the measles vaccine in sometimes tense hearings before both the Senate and the House.
If you had a child today, would you vaccinate that child for measles?
Probably for measles. What I would say is my opinions about vaccines are irrelevant.
Democrats also asked Kennedy about medical research cuts. A Senate report says so far this year, HHS cut $2.7 billion in National Institutes of Health funding, and funding for cancer research is down 31% from last year. President Trump's budget for next year would cut NIH funding from $49 billion to $27 billion.
I think the cuts that are now proposed by NIH are going to hurt.
Most Republicans said they supported restructuring HHS.
I'm encouraged by this administration's efforts to end the politicization of our health agencies.
Kennedy says his only goal is keeping kids safe.
Let's work together and do something that we all believe in, which is have healthy kids in our country, for God's sake.
CDC data shows between 2023 and 2024, overdose deaths in the U.S. dropped by 27%. That's the sharpest drop year over year in 45 years. That's 80,000 people died of overdoses in 2024. That is still higher than the pre-pandemic numbers. In Washington, I'm Vinay Simlot. Back to you.